Hey, welcome back folks. I'm Perry. I'm a boat builder and a sailor. And before I get to the scale model, I got to finish up the jig. First off by making it level using my laser level. So from that laser baseline, I'm going to measure down to the port bow side of the jig, if you will. And that's 3.7 centimeters below the baseline. Starboard side came out to 2.3 centimeters under the baseline. Now heading back to the starboard quarter, that's 8.2 centimeters under the baseline. And the port quarter is 8.6 centimeters under the baseline. The starboard bow of the structure here is the highest point at 2.3 centimeters to the baseline, which means I need to make this side over on the port side here also 2.3 centimeters to baseline. It's currently 3.7 centimeters under the baseline, so I have to make a little leg for it. Okay, I've got the correct lengths cut. This is for a marked bow port, stern port, stern starboard. All right, I got the 3 legs on here. Let's see how we did. That's at about 2.3 centimeters. Two point 7, 2.2, 2.1. Well, from what I can tell, we've gone from a 63 millimeter leveling error to a 6 millimeter one, and that's going to be good enough for me. Okay, leveling is done. I added 4 legs on the inside of this structure to help for leveling. I've cut out the plywood. This is going to form the curve at the bottom of the bow, and I need 2. If I did my measurements correctly, let's see, should be able to get 2 out of this piece of plywood. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, well, here I am starting on my 1/10 scale model, drawing out a grid, and just referring to the plans to draw them exactly as the plans show. Really easy, just each 1 centimeter is instead 1 millimeter. Now I make the frames. This is one of the more forward frames. It took a while, but it was actually pretty fun. Just listen to a few podcasts. This is the transom, and it's the first piece that's really different from what the plans show. This is the side of the boat, and here taping on the chines to the bottom piece. Taping on the stern and the bow. Frames go in. Then putting on this curved deck. Ran out of the clear tape, had to go to masking tape. Doesn't have to look beautiful, it just has to give me an idea of what this boat's gonna look like. Hey folks, well I've finished my model as of last night, and now it's 9 a.m. Saturday, September 25th. I thought maybe I'd have to make a couple versions or tweaks on it, but I'm actually quite pleased with this. It's got the oval shaped doghouse here and circular hatch I want. The mast goes here, curved deck, 2 port lights here, and 2 on the other side, but I didn't bother sticking them on. Then all the bottom is per the plans, and the sides, except above here, I have my tweaks. The deck here is from the plans, but after the mast, it's all my tweak. It's more of a curve up. The frames inside are the same, except frame C5 moved back from here about 3 centimeters, which on the boat will be 30 centimeters or a foot. So that'll give me 1 more foot of cabin space, 1 less foot cockpit space, and that's what I want. I want a bit more space inside. And then of course I have the flat cockpit, no footwell, so that you know, any waves that break on can just run right off. This kind of rear spoiler looking thing is filled with closed cell foam, so really helps, you know, if you start to turn over, it's going to help keep you buoyant and then let your keel and that ballast along the bottom of the boat pull you back up. And so will this curved deck. That's going to add a lot of buoyancy on the top, and all your weight will be way down low. I know this isn't going to appeal to a lot of people, but really it's only got to appeal to me, and I'm just documenting it so you guys can watch if you want to watch, and I can go back and see how I did this process myself. Great thing about a 1/10 scale model is when I go to build the real deal, I can actually break apart these panels. For example, this panel, take measurements on it and use it for a rough cut on the core that I'm going to use to make the deck top, and that's really going to help me out. So for the doghouse, I made 2 options. This is an oval one, and I'm curious which you guys like better, oval version or more typical boxy type version. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments your opinions. I know which I prefer. I've ordered the supplies I need, and it'll take a while for them to get here. I thought it'd be really quick, that I'd just order them in a night, but I had to get quotes for things because we're talking a lot of money when it comes to the core and epoxy. So I wanted to make sure I get a good price. So when that stuff gets here, we'll get started. All right, thanks everybody.
Mr. Bordello, let's make all preparations for getting underway.
That guy sure likes to carry things.
Hey, what's your name, buddy?
Holman.
How do we get back to your station, or I'll have you shot for a mutineer!
Well, shoot something!
Bye.